come back home and have that conversation.
Get his
Because
family.
it doesn't matter how long he stays away.
Get his
To really
family.
have that
And
conversation.
look, man, life is already hard right now.
Yes.
And when you start thinking about something, the truth is, but like I used to say on this show all the time, but every time I say it, it's like I'm being negative. The truth is, people are not ready for family until they enter.
True.
That's it.
Not even until they enter. Even
That's
when
the
they
truth.
enter. They
No,
never see it.
when they enter, they now realize that all those glamour, these pictures and this thing is not
They want
what
to- they want to
marriage
snap-
and family
they want to
is.
snap
It's
Instagram
not.
photos.
Nah, it's not. It's
Because
not what it is.
When
Okay.
you do daily contribution on Pampers for a while, you understand.
Look at this guy, Israel, right?
Yeah.
Davido's.
Obio.
Yes.
Yes.
The manager, I think, yeah.
The manager. When he got married to his wife, he came online saying so many things. I think the only point I could get from everything he said, so many beautiful things about the wife then was that he married her a virgin. You understand? That was the first time they got married. He had to announce it to the whole world. He said so many beautiful things about it. Now, where are we? I'm just celebrating the fact that I'm not trying to say they are parting ways now. It's to justify what he actually said. Now, the wife is saying the only thing he actually celebrates or love her for is the virginity.
Okay.
Because he was just desperately waiting to get it. And then he got married to her. According to her own part of the story, she has been through so many things. Now, when this guy came out, everything he wrote about their separation and how he's no longer interested in that marriage, everything that guy wrote, what came to mind is, oh my goodness, this girl have been through a lot.
Okay.
Are you getting it? He said so many things. I'm trying to agree to the point that people are not ready.
They are not ready.
Until they get, even when they get
See,
in there. They are
when
not
you
ready.
get inside, it now becomes a shock.
Okay, now
like
you're looking
a shock
for
of your
a
life.
thing that gets you. Okay, sometimes it's pregnancy that get people to
marry, yeah.
To marry.
Yeah.
Other point, okay, look at his own situation because the girl is a Christian and she was a virgin. He was all after her. Is that enough reason to get married to someone?
Yeah, men get married for a lot of reasons.
So then the reasons are what is.
Reasons could
Are we-
be reasons. Men get married for a lot of reasons.
So
reasons
when
could
that
be
reason-
I look at you, you look like someone who is disciplined. It means if I have a child with you, the child is going to have sense. The child is not going to be like.
So
the
when
first
that-
generation.
when
then
that
I can consider
discipline-
having a child with you.
Eh.
And it's not that I'm even in love. No, I just want you to be. I want to have good children. I have to have children with good morals, and you have that morals to give to them. I look at you as one like that. It becomes a reason for marriage. I look at someone else, and the person is good in business, and I figured, okay, if I set up a business, this person can manage money for me,
See.
and the person becomes a wife.
Until you marry and you discover the person cannot even manage money.
Thank you. Then it should be the end of
It
the
should
marriage.
be the end of the
That
marriage.
shouldn't a main reason of marriage or people coming together
Michael.
is to build
Men
together.
marry
Michael.
for so many reasons.
Michael.
That's the point.
Michael,
Yeah.
in one of our shows in our podcast,
Yeah.
we discussed this very marriage thing
Yes.
at length. And then I remember telling you that the guide to which this generation use for their marriage is what is wrong. If we use Daddy Gio, Mommy Gio as
It will
our
fail.
guide, it will fail.
To fail.
But if you use your mother and your father
Yes, it
as
will
guide for your marriage, it will succeed.
Yes.
Because they are the ones you know inside what is
They are the,
happening.
they are the only marriage.
They are
you
the only
need.
marriage you know.
Yes.
Okay?
If you use them
The-
as guide.
Your father is a very horrible human being. Your mother stayed.
Yes.
Your mother was careless almost in all her ways. Your father stayed. Okay? Now that should be the guide for marriage. But then when ladies fail to learn some of these things and men, young guys, fail to learn some of these things, you start having the result that we are having now. But the act of a man going to talk to another man's wife that you know this person is married. It's not like the lady lied to you. You know he's married and you are doing it. It's completely disrespectful.
That's a lot of indiscipline.
We need to open the phone lines. In case you just tuned in, it's the Circles and Armed Forces Radio 107.7 FM, the authentic voice of the Nigerian military. And with Michael, Lady Glow, and Plus in the building. So the number to call to be a part of this conversation is 0806 296 3643. 0806 396 3643. 0806 396 3643 is the number to call to be a part of this conversation. So people should get married actually for a reason. Plus, what do you think? So okay, let me ask this.
If
Okay,
I have a reason,
call is coming in. Hello. Good afternoon. What? Okay, what's your name, please, and where are you calling us from? Free, all the way from Massacre. Please go ahead with your contribution.
Very interesting topic.
Okay. Thank you.
Some men will not listen to them because they to see what is happening. And some ladies who want to see the entire brand of home. Like the brand, yes, they go for but they're married, they don't care. Who they care about the couple. They say to set boundaries as what should be. And they say to also admonish whosoever is having that kind of discussion with them on their boundaries who are married is and it's not. You have to be business ground. Even if you have a personal thing to talk to me, seeing at my business premises to talk about it.
Absolutely.
Not to bring it to social media where you may have just husband who can go as far as reaching out to the agency who is in charge of those media and they can bring out this discussion no matter how you see it or system it.
Absolutely.
I'm talking from experience and it started like one. We found out one, then we made to find out other ones, and then other ones, and other ones.
Wow.
So who even know if there were other ones? I am not trying to blame the woman.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to blame the guy, but the man too. Both times know when people have actually trust when they get a little distortion from that to shatter their entire life. And maybe they base up their fun.
Yeah.
So they don't even want to have anything that have to do with opening them up to it.
Yeah.
So they need to shut it off and maybe the best way he could handle it is just that kind of commentary, aggression, leaving the house, open communication. But I would advise the man should listen to his wife.
Yeah.
He should involve one or two family members. If you say that it's too elaborate, and bring in one or two of them, they all have time. Listen to her.
Yeah.
Why he was kind of what was
Conversation.
how long around. What was his reason? Put the guy into the husband. Because to have this catastrophe, that is the beginning of your hellish experience.
Absolutely. You're right. You're right.
Now we can't have his brain. His brain cannot bring it.
You can't.
his brain
cannot bring
No matter the program, his brain cannot bring it.
Yeah.
No, his brain is not bringing right now.
Yeah.
Very devastating for a man.
Absolutely.
To ask that kind of question, the child mind. Who may have been suspecting her or thinking around something. We have a tool to misuse it. And now he has seen just one. And that one now was so close that what the lady could expect without that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We don't have to go for it. To use another society and make DNA test look like it's malaria type also.
I am telling you.
Hey, Nestle.
DNA test. And then once the DNA test comes out, nobody could tell whatever it is like. I read a story of a lady who said she did a DNA test and changed the result so that she could marry the guy.
Wow.
I mean, so that the guy and the lady can get more because of the child is not theirs. That she could marry the guy and tell what is really happening right in England.
Absolutely. That's true. That's the thing. That's the thing.
My first family with me, it's like the family set up. Some of them are not ready for it until they're inside.
Even when they are inside it, they are not still ready. Amen. Thank you so much, Godfrey. Thank you for being part of the show today. We hope to have you next week Sunday. All right. Okay.
You hear some stories and you start to imagine they are real.
You know, some people will be like,